Hey there, Marty. How are you? This is Ashley. So, this is the video I was talking about. Just like I told you on Facebook, I seen you were running an ad, and that told me and that tells me you know the importance of being found and having people come across your site and your services. So, when I was looking you up for pressure washing Scranton, PA, I noticed your site does not come up, and it's currently not ranking for anything at all. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do to better your overall rankings in Google and start maximizing your traffic online and beat out your competition. I'm going to keep this nice and short, but if you have any questions at the end of this, reach out to me. Facebook, or of course I'll leave my contact information in the email that I send as well. Either or, I just don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time, so I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, but inform you as much as possible as well. So let's just get started. The first thing I want to start with is your current website. The first thing that raises a red flag to me is that your site is not secure, which is a huge, it's a big thing because it comes across as spam, not only to Google, but to your possible customers. Like when somebody comes to a site like this, they see it as spam, like, oh, it's going to give me a virus. So that is the first thing that we would get taken care of. Now, looking at your overall website, I like how you have your phone number right from the start. I like how you have your service tabs with the residential and commercial, your about us. These tabs up here just make it a little bit more user friendly because look, you have to think about it from your customer's perspective. So when a possible client comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll all the ways through your site and dig through just to see if you offer a service that they're looking for. And not only that, see if you even service or come to their area. That would actually be a tip, is to have a little location page just so people can see what areas you go to and what areas you service. So now as far as that, I also would suggest to have a little form submit up here. I think you had one. Oh, maybe not. I would suggest to have a little form submit up here because there's different types of people who like to do different things on websites. There's the type of person who is going to come on your website and they're going to click on everything and anything that they can. And then there's the type of people who are just going to come on and click, call, and get out, or fill out a form and get out, So you have to make sure you cater to every type of possible client. So that's my second little extra tip for you there. Now, moving on to the 3 tips that I have for you. If I scroll through on your homepage here, the first thing that I notice is you're lacking content. And when I talk about content, it's everything that I have highlighted. Now, Google likes to see right around 1,500 words of content, so that would definitely be my first tip, is to go and get some more content, because you can look through and you can tell that you do not have nowhere near 1,500 words of content. And look, I did a general search in your area for pressure washing Scranton, PA, and these guys down here from the organic section are your competitors, these guys. And I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. But if we take a look at what their content looks like and just what their page looks like in general, we see they have the form submit right from the get-go. They have their phone number right from the start. They have their social media tags. They have their about us, all the services that they offer. It's just a lot more user friendly. And if we scroll through taking a look at their content, we can see that they already have a lot more content than you. But the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that 1,500 word marking, which is where Google likes to see. So like I said, go and get some more content on your homepage and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Because look, if I want to be found for pressure washing Scranton, PA, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that as a description, and I might even save a picture as that. So yeah, that's my first tip, is get some more content. And you have to be careful when it comes to your content and fitting in the keywords that you want to be found for, because first of all, you need enough content so Google can tell what your site is about. Because if you don't have enough content, then Google isn't able to tell what your website is, therefore they can't rank you accordingly. And second of all, if you don't have enough content, then you can't fit in those keywords that you want to be found for, because you need a certain amount of words before a keyword, and that's so Google don't flag your site for keyword stuffing. So we come back here, and I'm just gonna break down Google a little bit for you. So right now, for this specific search, there is no Google guaranteed ads, and sometimes there are up here, and these Google guaranteed ads are nice to have because Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money, and the conversion rate is pretty high, and that's good for you because you only get charged for calls, and most of the time when people are calling, they're actually more prone to making a purchase rather than a form submit where they're just wanting to know more information about you or your company. So those Google guaranteed ads can be very beneficial, actually. And that's the thing. They have to be set up correctly. The keywords have to be set up correctly to target the right areas. There's a lot of research that goes into those Google guaranteed ads. But we can talk about that. Now, this GMB section, the Google My Business, what gets you in this area is what's called a citation. Now, what I'd do if I were you is I would go and find out all the different directories that these guys are listed in, and I'd go and I'd list myself in those on top of like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, whether it's from the GMB, whether it's from the organic, or whether it's from a different keyword search, you're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to get above them, right? So that's my tip for this section here, is to go and get some more citations than these guys have. And a citation's just your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories such as Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, stuff like that. So moving on down to this last section of Google, the organic section. Now, getting in here requires having backlinks, and not all backlinks are created equal. There's relevant, weak, everything in between. Now, when it comes to the organic section, you want the most relevant backlinks pointing at you, and that's for the most effectiveness. Now, I searched all the ways through, I think there was 14 pages, and you are nowhere to be found on Google. Not only for this keyword search, but for any keyword search, you're nowhere to be found. So that has you missing out on a lot of traffic, and traffic equals money. So we need to get you on this first page of Google, and to do that, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect. And now look, this is the first page for just this keyword. If I were to type in pressure washing, hop bottom PA, now you would have a completely different, possibly a completely different competitor in the GMB section as well as the organic section. So we have to get you ranked in all these different areas and for all different keywords that you want to be found for. So like I said, going back to this area, to get you ranked in here, we have to beat them out in every aspect. So we come to a paid resource that I use. I pay monthly for it. And this shows me an overview of your stats compared to your competitors. This is your stats right now. Turbo pressure washing. You have nothing all across the board. Now, this is why you're not showing up, is because you have nothing. Now, if we take a look at what your competitor looks like, your competitors are not very strong. They are very weak. And I'm going to show you, I found one that's a little bit stronger, but like, look at, they have 3 backlinks. That's nothing. We add 3 backlinks in a day, so these guys are not going to be hard to beat. And look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in that top position, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So what I'd do if I were you is I'd go and I'd get these backlinks that are currently pointing at NAP roof and house washing, and I'd get them pointing back at you. And then look, once you beat them in content, you beat them in backlinks, you take that position that they're currently in and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently getting. Now, let me go back here. As far as their organic keywords, they do not have any really organic keywords. So I'm going to move on and show you your other competitor. Now, I did pressure washing Dixon City, PA. I'm not sure if you do Dixon City, PA, but this is what I was talking about earlier. Different keywords have different competitors for you. So your competitor for pressure washing Scranton, PA is NEP Roof and House Washing. Now, your competitor for pressure washing Dixon City, PA is Green Outdoor Cleaning. Now, if we just take a look at their site, you can see they have a lot more content. They have the form submit, phone number, their services, areas served. Their site is a lot more put together, and it looks like they have some SEO work done to it. So if we take a look at what their stats look like, now this is what some stats should look like. They're still not very strong. So same thing, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in that top position, they're strong enough to get you there. Now, if we look at their organic keywords, let me just see. Their gut cleaner or gut cleaning, power washing Wayne, PA. I'm not sure if you do that, but that's being searched in Google 20 times per month. That means 20 people are going in the Google search bar. They are typing pressure washing PA or power washing Wayne, PA, and 20 people are coming up. Another one, pressure washing PA, 30 people typing that in. Now, up here, outdoor cleaning services, 350 people are typing that in Google, and these guys are being found. Now, out of those 350, 15 of them are directly going to their site. So if we were to get the right keywords that you want to be found for on your page, and we rank them to get them in the first position, which was the first page of Google, you'd start seeing a lot more traffic. This guy's currently getting 35 people directly to his site. And like I said, his site is not powerful, and that's from just being in this top position of Google. I hope you can see, how valuable it truly can be for you. And that was the other thing I wanted to mention. You want to target the people who don't know about turbo pressure washing. You want to target those people who just moved to the area or have worked with a pressure washing company for the last 15 years and they just fired them because they found that they were overpricing them. You want to target those people. And look, I have the means, the knowledge, and the tools to get you in these positions. It's just on you to want to take your business to the next level. Like I said, reach out to me. I'm here, and I'd love to talk some more. This video is a little bit longer because I truly want to help you, and just with how easy your competition is, especially with it being in Scranton. It's not like it's in Woodland Hills, California. Like for our Woodland Hills, California clients, because we do have clients out there, we work with people all over, it costed them a little bit more because it's more of a competitive area. Scranton is not very big and it is not very competitive. So yeah, reach out, we can chat, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great one, Marty. Bye.